guys, what is up, Shocked here. Welcome to a playthrough. A fresh new game, not Call of Duty. Completely appropriate. And it's a good game, just because it's appropriate. I'm keeping it to a minimum of no swears. So, let's get straight into the gameplay. I've tried this game before when it was free, and it seems good and amazing to play. I didn't beat it, and that's what I wanted to do today. It's a puzzle game, so let's get straight into it. Another thing I want to mention is that this game is not free as of right now. It costs, I think, somewhere around $15.
In the beginning, me.
Oh, here we go.
I'm awake. I'm alive. I can feel it. Life flowing through me. Breath, thought. A few seconds ago there was nothing, but now here I am. Well, there's only one logical conclusion. I am God, and this is my universe. It's pretty cool. But it's too dark and silent, formless and void, not fitting for a god of my stature. Let there be light. Oh, and there was. Oh, wow. Oh, I must be God. I can move. I can talk. I can walk. I hover to and fro above the infinite surface, plain as it is.
Alright, so this game looks very good right now.
It's amazing. My universe.
1 second.
A bit bland, but a bland universe is better than no universe. Still, I feel the need for progress. I need a direction. I need a destination. An end to my beginning. An omega to my alpha. But how can there be progress without a destination?
This seems very peculiar. I really enjoy this game. Like, this is one of my favorites. Like, in terms of puzzle games, I know Zelda is high up on that list for me. But, like, just right now, like... just the way it feels, like... it just feels like such a good game.
A path! A narrow path that leads to a destination. Progress!
I like the narrator, too. He's so funny.
For me, I see a large wall. I press on and walk through the wall like a ghost. Nope, walls are solid, can't do that. Note to self, cannot walk through walls. A button! Push the button, escape the box. I control the world with a wave of my figurative hand. Though, being a god, I have no need
So
for hands,
freaking cool.
I think I need some trimmings. Something to spruce the place up a bit. Make my universe heavenly. Something to reflect
I like the
my
narrator.
wealth and godlike status. Grand. It needs
British.
colour. Gold. Lots of gold. To reflect my immense wealth. An abundance of goldness. Also to reflect my love of reflective metals. Whoa. Okay, that's it. A temple. That's the right kind of place for a god to live.
I really do like the narrator, though, with his British accent. Just an overall nice atmosphere.
If I bend my figurative knees and jump, the world moves downwards, away from me, the center of my own little universe. I translate the world as if it were mine. Well, yeah, which it is.
So
As I
cool.
move forward, the world approaches me. I am literally the center of the universe. As I turn, the world rotates around me. I am pivotal. I bring a new meaning to self-centered. What with being the center of all things. As an artist, I need to define my influences. Who are my influences? Well, myself. I inspire myself. I am inspirational. I aspire to be myself.
It's so cool. So the gameplay mechanics are pretty easy. A to jump, X to interact. The usual stuff.
matched. Perfectly. Now I can relax. Thinking time is over.
Then, of course, the cage where everything becomes water. And you teleport. It's really cool. This is one of the first playthroughs I'm doing. More Black Ops campaign soon, by the way. I'm wanting to do more of that, but I hadn't had a chance. I've been doing so many things recently. Here we are.
Lead me, path. Lead me to my destination. Onwards. A passing gate is a sign of progress along my path. I must admit that I rather enjoy the progress. However, it seems I am met with a new challenge at every turn. These challenges require knowledge. Slightly worrying. As a god, I consider myself all-knowing. Why is it I must stop and think? Knowledge is obscured from me. All these eyes watching makes me a bit uneasy. Not a fan of onlookers, to be honest.
I can see him
That which I
in
can
the...
see exists. Ah, a bench. Brilliant. Something to rest.
Oh yeah,
my
I gotta
pivoted
wait
head
until
upon all that adventurous walking.
they fully
I must be
open.
honest with myself. As a god, I feel no real need to
And
rest.
go
I
through.
know why I made a bench. Doesn't really make sense. Maybe I should rest as an example to others. No, there are no others. Don't understand why I filled the place with pots either. I don't have anything to store. Maybe I should make lemonade. I need to invent lemons first, a few other things too. Time to start a list of inventions. Lemons, a lemon press, sugar, the abstract concept of sweetness. A tongue. I definitely need a tongue, but I need a body first. Legs. I want legs. Then I can have footsteps to accompany my walking. I find myself awfully ethereal currently, even for a god. And
It's
all
such
that
a good
opens
game.
only when watched. Yet more evidence of my centrality to this narrative. It makes me wonder what is in the next room before I enter. Is there anything? Is it simulated? Is it cold because my mind does not have the power to imagine the whole world at one instant? Oh, for the sake of sanity.
Alright, let's go down here. See what we need to do down here. Ton of pots, like he mentioned. Whee, whee. Pots. More pots. A door. Ah, there it is, hiding.
But I'm afraid not even you could escape my powers of observation.
I'm guessing these have nothing to do with the actual game.
Wow! So many books, years of reading. But why would God read books that he's written? Then again, books written by God would be the best books. Why would I read books that I haven't written?
Well, I have a
should
feeling
write
I
my
know
own
what
book.
to do here.
A book set apart from the rest. I
Basically.
wouldn't know what to call it. Autobiography, maybe. A brief of life. Pneuma presents himself in Pneuma. Critics have called it the best book ever written. Winner of every writing prize for writing. The Hallway called it the best book since records began.
Oh, now
The
I know
Small
what to
Bench
do.
said it was a record-breaking record of historical records. Oh, I don't know what kind of book I would write if I didn't write an autobiography, though. Maybe a piece of fiction. I could tell stories of magical doors that only open when watched. Maybe stories about a little wooden boy come to life. Maybe I'd write science books. As the creator of science, I mean, if I got something wrong, I could just change the rules of the universe to match the book. I could keep changing the laws of the universe and write new revisions. I could write every book on the face of the universe. There's still every book to write, and forever to write it in.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I can't have all these pushed like that. I have to pull these back. There's no button to push it. Little booger. It's very slow to push back. me a while to figure out, last time. See? Now when I have this pulled like that, it's simple to just look at it. So, like, say, for example, like over here, I can just...
I notice how things further away seem smaller. An increase in distance causes a decrease in size. This is called perspective. The irony is the implication. I must be the biggest thing in the world.
I have an idea. Let us take a look around. Huh, a lever. I knew it. Alright, so I have to switch to the right first. Ah. Well, I go like that. No. Needs to be a little... Let's try this. Too high. Still need it less. It's almost exactly there. Let's try this. Oh, come on. Oh. Well, hello, cage. Game's very dark. Like, not in terms of, like, scary dark. Just the brightness way. Like, it's sometimes bright, sometimes not bright. It's okay, though. This game is actually very good.
Where did all this marble come from? Because it's just here. I guess as God, I made it. I can't remember ever making any of this, though. Marble requires great heat, pressure, and time to form. So how did I make it? Did I just pop it into existence? I guess I could do that. Or did I have it in another universe cooking for a couple of million years? Both are reasonable. Maybe both. Changing it up. I need to work on my memory.
It's kind of reasonable.
Look at this! The world bends to my will. More evidence of my deity, the immense power of my mind. Bow before my ample brow, for I can move things with just a glance. Fear my gaze, lest I move you around. What a polite door. Opening itself upon my approach. The right way to treat your god, door. I shall give you great treasures for your compliance. This door?
Wait a minute.
What a conniving door. You can see its proud look as it attempts to thwart me. Why can't you be more like that other door? That other door had respect.
Wait a minute. How does this work, huh? This makes no sense. If I have to go all the way back here to get that working, how do I do this?
I shall walk through this with head held high.
Maybe that's a hint?
I have bested you,
Haha.
door.
Get destroyed.
Are you not moved? Rotate about me, bridge. Bow to my rotational power. I wonder if this is normal. Moving things with your mind. It must be. I am normal. That cannot be contested. Normal is the norm, and as the only thing, I must be normal. I am mighty. I rather enjoy moving heavy marble with my mind. It would be a tough job to move this marble by hand, to be honest. What are hands?
What are hands? It's funny. Okay. Wait a minute. The usual.
I can move bridges with my mind. I want to move them to laughter. They seem to be quite emotionally dead. But with enough anthropomorphism, I'm sure they would lighten up. Thank you, bridges, for bringing things together. I wonder if these bridges deserve my thanks. If they're my creation, is to thank them to thank myself. Well, thank me for my excellence.
Here we go. This bridge is dealt with. Now, what about the other bridge? Do I still have to go on the ground for the other bridge? Or is it on? I think I can just move it from here, right? Down. Yeah, that was it. Phew. That puzzle is solved. Alright.
This world seems counterintuitive. Not entirely sure what's going on. I seem to be playing a series of practical jokes on myself. Who constructs a world like this? A world that attempts to confound me at every turn. Why did I make such a world? Makes me feel smart, I guess. How gratuitously self-indulgent.
There's a way to do this. There is some key. I think it really requires patience. Maybe... Wait a minute. Maybe look at the ground again. Back it. Ah! There we go. No. Do not look at the eyes of very bad. I have bested you, door. I think the ending is gonna be down here somewhere. I remember this part is confusing. Is there actually a point to this down here? I forgot. Do not think so. I think there's Easter eggs down here though. That there was an Easter egg. Last time I played, there's an Easter egg like in some room. If we go into the corner, there's a red button, you push it. I forgot what it does, but it does something, that's for sure.
The world turns about my pivot. Is it that the world turns around me, or that I turn around the world? If it's just matrix multiplication, then the question is redundant, I'm sure. Cos theta minus sine theta cos theta. My conscious perspective makes it an incontrovertible fact that I am the center of the universe.
Can I make that? Here we go. Quite simple.
As a god, I can turn any situation to my advantage.
Oh
The
god,
rules
this
of
is
the universe
trippy.
are mine to write.
This is
Though
trippy.
rather conventional at the moment.
Getting close to something here. I did it. Wait a minute. Wrong door. It's that door. Like this. Should be. Oh, here we go. Here's the exit. And on to the next part. Game is very intriguing of a puzzle game. One of my favorites, actually. It's really good. Just because of how bright and happy the mood of the game feels. You might feel lonely at some points, like it's when he's not talking, you just feel weird. It happens to everybody before you get the horror vibe, but it's a really good game so far. Plan on doing just a little bit more, and then I'll end the walkthrough part 1 right here. Oh, I might as well stop it
Every
right
room of
here.
this world seems to be carefully
Yeah, this is
crafted
the next
for me.
world,
A
so,
hidden hand woven through the fabric.
this will be it for this time. If you guys would like to see more, Pneuma, I guess, see another episode of the walkthrough, just let me know, and, yeah. See you in the next live stream / playthrough.